COVID-19 related restrictions lifted, dozens of fairs and festivals will return to our region this summer.
You would think that's good news, but one thing that won't return, rides at the Warren County Fair. And today we learned why the rides won't be back and what you can expect if you head out to the fairgrounds this August.
After surviving 2020 with no fair, Warren Fair Board President Dale Bliss thought he and his team had come through the pandemic in great shape.
The 2021 fair was historically one of the best fairs we've ever had, both financially, attendance, all that good stuff. So we were on a bit of a roll, we thought.
But late last year, just months after their best fair ever, Bliss took a call that stopped that momentum in its tracks.
Our longtime carnival company merged with another one and told us we wouldn't be back, so we put a team together, and every day, literally since, we've been trying to replace that carnival and just aren't able to do so.
Bliss says the pandemic decimated the industry, and they've called every ride company in the country, but no matter the size, no one has room for another fair.
Pre-COVID, there were about 600 carnival companies in the United States. Post-COVID, because of financial constraints, etc., wages, things like that, now there are only 200.
Losing the rides is a huge financial blow, and although the Fair Board will find other attractions, Bliss said ride revenue is impossible to replace.
I would expect we'd still have the carnival games and the food concessions, and there will be attractions down there to hopefully mitigate not having those rides.
But he says they have some money saved, and they'll get through this year as they plan some huge events for the years ahead.
We've got about a half a dozen carnivals, what we would deem good quality, that are waiting to come and play us for 2023 and beyond. So the future is bright.
And Mikey says it's hard to say just what an effect this will have. The fair's always had rides for as long as he can remember, but even if you lose, let's say, 20 or 30% of the people who don't come because there's no rides, could you survive with a 20 or 30% pay cut? So it'll be tricky for them. Now, last year when the Crawford County Fair was in this bind because they had to cancel their big acts, they actually got some money from the county. The Warren County Fair hasn't talked with their commissioners yet. They say if it comes to that, and fingers crossed it doesn't, they expect those conversations would go well.
But it's still incredible, from 600 companies to 200.
The math just doesn't work out, and Warren's left holding the bag, even though they actually navigated the pandemic really, really well.
They did.
Still feeling the ripple effects 2 years later.